As the prophet of esports, I rely on trustworthy and meaningful data every day. Data from our research partner YouGov offers the most complete view of esports fans and gamers in the world, providing context to who they are, what they think, the brands they buy, and things they do. YouGov's connected insights and research services inform strategy at every level. If you're a team, a brand, agency, or rights holder, you should be talking with YouGov. Their partners measure and maximize ROI and are telling compelling stories with data. Visit yougov.com/gaming-esports to learn more. Racing and esports coming together, always an interesting story. The headline here is Max Verstappen unveils Verstappen.com racing squad, includes Team Redline esports team. So he's launching his own racing team. It's combining all of his real world and virtual endeavors under one banner. Red Bull's going to be a sponsor. So it's a racing team in esports under the Verstappen and Red Bull banner. Jimmy, start with you. You love this, you hate this. What do you think of this?
If you guys listen to the show regularly, you know I'm a big fan of racing, overlapping, or rather the pairing of racing physically and racing digitally. Got to see Verstappen take P1 in Austin last year. That was awesome. Shout out to Alex and Lindsay in particular for that. I think this is really cool, and I'm surprised, Paul, that you haven't invested yet.
Lindsay?
This is a story made for Paul. If I look at this with my logical hat, I'm like, yes, good. I love racing. I love the overlap between racing and esports. There's just a kind of beginning of that relationship happening, and there's been so much happening in it, and I think it's super cool. But the problem is I can't stand Max Verstappen, and I don't like this for that reason.
Lindsay doesn't like winners. That's
no, you don't like winners.
Jeff?
Can I
I don't like
my
cheaters.
30 seconds?
There's a difference. Yes.
Can I cede my 30 seconds to the prophet here?
No,
I'm kidding.
Go ahead.
I like the guy with the bulldog.
Okay.
I think Max should be focused on
names, dude.
We should be focused on.
All right. There you go.
Unmute me! Hasn't he lost? He lost. Hasn't he lost a bunch of races? He's been terrible this year.
The guy with the bulldog only wins when he has the fastest car. I love anything crossover between racing and esports. I think in some ways it's the best kind of esport today, not for the next, not for the future, but today, just because of how close it is to the real thing and how watchable it is. Like, it's no different than watching a real race. Very smart of Verstappen to dip his toes in the esports waters. All right, guys, let's move on. We've got another story here. This one, Overwatch in the news. Okay. And here the headline is Overwatch community voices frustrations about new remix events. Basically what the crux of this is so they have this anniversary sort of sale, basically where they're releasing skins at full price, like the price of absolutely new skins, but the skins are just recolors of skins that they had released in years past. Like literally just changing a color on the skin of an existing skin and charging the same 3,000 coins, which is the price of a new skin. Obviously, people are angry. I'll just read this one quote here and then get your take on it. It says, I get that they're busy with Overwatch 2, and that's why the event is kind of half-assed. But why are these so expensive when they're not new/very impressive? One player asked. Why do this at all, guys? Like, what's the... if you're Overwatch and you're already sort of in deep with players, maybe better off without this? I'm curious. What do you guys think? Jeff?
I don't know. I think this is one. I'm usually on the side of gamers when they're complaining to some extent versus the big companies. But like, you don't have to buy it. Just don't buy it. Like, I don't understand why you spend the time to go write a review about how much you don't want to buy something. Just don't buy it. And if you're really unhappy, don't play the game. That's how you really get them to change, by leaving the game, and then they'll have to innovate and come back with more stuff. But yeah, just don't buy it.
I like it. Lindsay?
If there was an award for like worst fire sales, I think Activision Blizzard would get it. I thought about those, at first I was so excited because I was going to tease Paul about like, oh, it's a chance for you to buy your $2 t-shirts, but in skins. But then it turns out that they're actually full price. So
yeah,
I just think this is a miss. And you know what? It happens. It happens a lot to Activision Blizzard, but that's just life.
Curious specifically, just one, I want to redirect a little bit. Would they have been better off not doing the event at all, Jimmy, in your mind? Or you think it's good that they did it and maybe should have just priced it different? Not at all, or just priced different?
How do you make money by not doing it? This is clearly a cash grab. They don't care about their audience. They don't care about making their game. I don't care about any of this. So it's just it's a big arms up in the air. Who cares? I mean, they knew they were going to get some backlash, I think. Gaming's a vocal community. They still probably pocketed enough money to make it worth it. But again, it's just like, this is Overwatch we're talking about. So
I don't know why they would do this ahead of the launch that is supposed to save this franchise. Like, the last thing you want is to go in with ill will from gamers. Like, just avoid, okay, like, you're not going to make $2 million on skins. It's okay. The whole franchise is resting on this new game. Create some goodwill. Give skins away for free. Like, I don't know. Do something to make gamers happy with you for once. That's my take on it. Of course, they won't do that. But maybe new leadership will. So we'll see. All right, guys. Let's move on to the next one here. I've got a story here on hardware. I've got a hardware story, which got two hardware stories, in fact, that we're going to get to. And the first one here is, wearing speakers around your neck may be the new PC gaming sound solution. These walk the line between speaker and headset. So you've got a speaker around your neck to play games with. It's called the Sound Slayer. It has a microphone built in as well. Jeff, I feel like this is made for you. I feel like you would love this because you hate having something on your head. Have I finally found the one piece of gaming hardware you can get behind?
I mean, I'm here for the name. I was skeptical, but then the Sound Slayer, I mean, that's pretty cool. So I'm in.
Lindsay?
There's actually been a lot of advancement, I guess, in the world of how we receive sound. Bose has sunglasses now. There's those super cool sort of, I don't even know what they are, but they rest outside of your ears and they like play noise off your bones or something so that you can hear better. So cool. So I actually really like innovation in this space because I find headphones really uncomfortable. So I think it's really cool.
Jimmy?
This is so dumb. I don't want to hear what you're listening to. Put on your headphones and shut up. Like, I'm an old man, I guess. But if I see someone wearing God, please don't make these portable and have people walking around the sidewalk like with boom boxes, but instead they have this dumb thing around their neck that's blasting, I don't know, like terrible music. I hate all of this. Unless they want to sponsor the show, and then it's great. Like, let's go for it.
Don't your ears hurt, though, with like the in-ear headphones after a while? I think like this addresses that. And it's something I would wear around the house. I think it's neat. It's different. It's innovation in a space we don't normally see innovation. The only other thing I saw this week was the HyperX 300-hour wireless headset, which I thought was cool. I was going to bring that story, but then I figured two headset stories, not good.
What? We do like 8 gaming chair stories all the time. Why not 2?
Don't worry. I got our gaming chair story.
Thank God. That was my segue.
I think we've reached pinnacle gaming chair with this one, guys. All right. But I'm doing it lightning round style for Jeff's benefit because he hates all gaming chairs. This is just more than a gaming chair. This article, it says, this electric gaming bed is a death knell for your ailing body. Game, eat, sleep, repeat on BoETV. I think we've seen some of their stuff before. All in one electric gaming bed. So what it is, it's called the electric gaming bed. It's a motorized bed frame, like with a mattress that can go into a chair position and the lying down mattress position. So it's meant to be put next to, desk and other sort of side tables and things. And basically You can adjust it up to 35 degrees for your legs, 60 degrees for your back. It's reminiscent, it says, of those ugly lazy boys from the 90s. But it is a bed, so you can sleep in it. I'm showing you here some of the pictures. For those of you who are listening to this, I'm sorry, you're missing out on some greatness. It's, so you know, the cost, just the bed, not the desk and the other accessories, $480. With the mattress, it's $673. So frame plus mattress, just under $700 US. Jimmy, greatest gaming innovation ever, or just a great gaming innovation here?
That's my only options. This is how we get to that race in Wall-E, for anyone that's seen that movie, and you have like all these morbidly obese people floating around in hover chairs, like looking at screens and can't even move. This is the step in that direction. I just don't think you can get restful sleep if this is the environment that like you're putting. I like my bed to be very zen. I got the diffuser. I got the sound machine going. I don't want to wake up and have these screens staring at me in the face. This is a nightmare to me. Pass.
Lindsay?
I am what you might call an active sleeper. And so the idea of having all of the world's most expensive things, or my most expensive possession, within like kicking and hitting distance is just not my ideal. So this does not get a high score for me.
Jeff?
I'm a huge fan of this. I mean, you don't even need this for gaming. I mean, this is great for like just regular business. Like imagine you just, you got between meetings, you got 20 minutes.
Put it down, take a little nap, Zoom call, like a little boring.
And it's cheap for $600. I mean, compared to like a mattress and a bed frame, like
it's cheaper than a lot of gaming chairs.
Yeah, this is great. I'm all in on this. I'm going to have to get one for sure. Finally,
something the Juice and I can agree on.
This plus the Sound Slayer. I mean, I'm going to be like, taking meetings in the metaverse.
Chris has the take, I think, on this one. What a surprise. Only room for one. Nailed the demo. There you go. Adam says, high school me did this with my desk. Wow, Adam, high school you was very cool. If you pulled a mattress up to your desk and made it go up and down, I mean, that is impressive. I wish I had thought of this at the time. Guys, I think this is really I don't know how we go. I don't know what's next, right? I feel like this is peak gamer right here. We're seeing this guy because it works for keyboard and mouse too. And I just think it's probably so much more comfortable than a chair. So I love this. I hope it does extremely well. I'm going to see if they can be shipped from Japan, which is where this is sold, because this is definitely my next gaming purchase, I think.